Tell us a little bit about the title. I feel like I have to ask you.
Sure. Fear is certainly a major part of this, and concern about losing, hence the title of the book. The title of the book comes from Jim Comey, and viewers will know that he was
Jim Comey?
That Jim Comey. He was fired just recently as FBI director by Donald Trump, but before this, 15 years ago, he was U.S. Attorney in the Southern District of New York. And as you know, the Southern District of New York is the premier office of the Department of Justice. Now the prestigious office is also the main justice, but then this was the place where the hottest shots went, the brightest stars in the prosecutorial firmament. And he gathered them all together and he gave them a speech. And he started off, and he's very folksy and he loves to talk, and he said, how many of you have never lost a case? And a bunch of hands shoot up. These guys are the best of the best of the best. They've gone to the best law schools, best clerkships. They're really the brightest. And of course, if you ask them, they will attest to that. So they're very proud of their records. And then he said, well, me and my buddies have a name for you guys, the Chickenshit Club. And the hands go back down, and people are feeling a little sheepish. And so, what does he mean by that? What does he go on to say? Well, he says, your job is not about winning. Your job is not about preserving an undefeated record. Your job is about doing justice. And justice requires ambitious cases and raising your sights so that you're not just picking off the vulnerable, the low-hanging fruit, but going up against the most powerful wrongdoers in society and not being worried that you can't take them on or that you might lose the case. And unfortunately, after that period of time, which starts with a kind of high point, a silver age, when the government prosecutes Enron, the top executives from Enron, WorldCom, Adelphia, Tyco, those names, if anybody remembers those. After that, there's a big backlash, which I trace in the book, that ends up changing the Department of Justice's culture and makes them fearful of trying these top executives.